What's up out there in that world? This is Kendra Phipps hanging out live here in my office, and I shooting this video. The topic is what Wikipedia won't tell you about womanhood. What do you think about that? I think that a lot of people goes over to and they Google things on Wikipedia, and I said, if you're gonna Google Wikipedia, how about try this on for size? Let's talk about womanhood. Now, this is for all the ladies and men that's gonna watch this video and say that there is some substance to it that can nod your head and say, yeah, I see your point, Kendra. And so let's just get right down to it, right? Let's talk about womanhood. Let's talk about being whole, separated, and unique. I gotta tell you that I didn't have the pleasure of meeting Dr. Myles Munroe, but I did have a pleasure of, ordering his books. I've purchased quite a few of Dr. Myles Munroe books, and definitely, showing respect to him and his ministry and his ability to craft a message a certain way. And I want to talk about womanhood. For every woman that felt insignificant, for every woman that is a fear of their own shadow, for every woman that just don't feel like they're good enough, this is truly for you. For every man that had to deal with a woman that had low self-esteem, for every man that had to deal with his sister that didn't feel as if she measured up, this video is for you. So no matter where you might be watching this video, when I had an opportunity to just come across Dr. Myles Munroe teaching and how important it is to be whole, separate, and unique. And when you are alone, that means that you're all one. You're all together. When you can say that I am alone. When you look at society puts you at a table not for one person, but it sits two. So you're sitting across the table from in an empty chair that sits in front of you, right? Because the society has just suggested that you need to be with someone. It just suggests that, right? Well, I wanted to share with my ladies that are out there, if you're not separated, if you're not whole, and if you're not unique, you're not ready for marriage. You're not ready to date. And you got to do some work on you, because that's exactly what I had to do. I had to understand how significant and important I am as a person. God don't make no mistakes. God doesn't make junk. And how special I was, how loved I am. And I had to grow into that person. So if you're struggling with being whole, separated, and unique, you want someone to validate that, and they don't have to validate that. You want to come into a relationship at a place where you're already happy. No one can ever make you happy. You bring your happiness and he brings his happiness, and this is a happy place or a happy relationship, right? So when you think about womanhood, or when you think about relationships, when you think about where you are as an individual, I hope that this video is helping you to realize that you just might need to do some work on you before you commit yourself to someone else. You just might need to go in and look at your friendships, look at your relationships that you've been in that have not served you. Look at the people that are in your wagon that's dragging their feet that you need to get rid of. I love Steve Harvey's analogy about your friends that you have pulling the wagon. You're pulling a wagon and you have someone with their foot on the side of it, but they're for you. You need to dump that person out of your wagon, right? Just think about that. Just think about these analogies and being whole, separated, and unique. Google Dr. Myles Munroe. The womanhood, become the great that you already are. Step into your greatness. Realize that you're already loved. Realize that, the masterpiece that he created you. He can't get any better than you. Stop trying to be something that you're not and embrace the woman that you are. Womanhood. True womanhood is being able to identify your faults, being able to identify their areas in which that you need to improve upon and do so. True womanhood experience the fact that you can pick up the phone and it doesn't matter if it's been 15, 5 months ago, or even yesterday. If you've hurt someone, you can reach out to them and tell them that you were not in a good place and you couldn't serve them well, and you extend your apologies to them. True womanhood understand how significant and important she truly is, and she accepts the role in which she was created. He created a one person, a unique person. When he created you, there will be none other. Make it happen out there. This is what Wikipedia won't talk about. True womanhood. Go out and do your research on Dr. Myles Munroe. My goal is to visit his ministry one day. Being able to be whole, separated, and unique. Loving where I am, loving the journey, embracing where I'm about to go, and also willing to change the areas that I need to change. This is your girl coming to you live right here in my home, in my office. More videos are to come. Reach out to me on Twitter. You can reach out to me on Periscope too as well, Kendra Phipps. You can reach out to me on Facebook. Make sure you're following me. I do have some great content out there, and I would love to hear from you. So if this video helped you in any way, leave a comment below. True womanhood begins with you validating yourself and no one else validating who you are, because you're special and you are loved. I love you, my super divas. And thank you guys for sharing this video. If you know anyone that got their head down, or if you know anyone that just need a pick-me-up, or if you know anyone that you love, that you care about, that really, really need to know. True womanhood begins with the creator. When he created you, he created something extremely unique and special. I'll see you guys around soon. Bye for now.